the very first thing I will do in Congress is work to immediately repeal tax cuts for companies that ship jobs overseas.
That is a major item, and I'm backing him by it because of it, because they should not get any tax relief, and they really ought to be taxed significantly to get their stuff back.
Politicians talk about creating jobs, but they don't create jobs that are sufficient to a family to fund themselves. You know, often somebody will have to get, a politician will brag about, I created so many jobs. Well, one person would have to maybe work 3 of those jobs just in order to maintain a family. I think the kind of jobs that he's talking about are the jobs that would stay in Kansas and benefit Kansans so that they would be able to make a living rather than having to settle for something. I think he's really concentrating on keeping the good jobs here that, even though a corporation could perhaps save money by shipping them overseas, the fact that he supports the tax incentives to keep those jobs here is a big plus for me also.
That's disgusting that they can take jobs away from American people that want to work, take those benefits, and not get any kind of repercussions. We need to be taxing those companies that are taking jobs away from Americans. We want to put Americans to work, and that is absolutely what Raj wants to do, and I support him 1,000,000% with that.
That was what impressed me again, is to keep the jobs at home, and he wants to work on that, and I'm for that.
Absolutely. Our aircraft is sending the work out of the country, and our city in Wichita, Kansas, is overrun with unemployed people, workers, and very experienced workers. And if they don't make a change in that some manner, we're going to really be suffering.
The fact that he understands if you don't build the middle class and have jobs for people in the United States that pay a living wage, your whole society goes down. And his pledge to work on stopping paying people to move jobs out of the country and encouraging, with whatever growth we have to do, for companies to create jobs in this country so that we can sustain our own country.
I totally agree with everything he said. Raj seems to understand that in an international business climate, when we're trying to, we send the jobs that we don't want overseas. We're creating a world of haves and have-nots. And that's not what a capitalist society should be about. We should be about competition. We should be about trying to make sure that we are in terms of business, keeping up with the rest of the world. And because so many of our jobs get shipped overseas, economies like China and India are projected to overtake ours in the next 20 to 30 years. So we have to remain competitive, and in order to do that, we have to have American jobs here at home.
I'm glad to finally hear somebody that's running for office bring it up and enforce that, because we're going to lose. We're going to lose America is what we're going to lose.